Hello Brooke, and I hope you had a lovely Easter break. Welcome for today for the first ever PE skills video. So we're going to continue what we were meant to be doing this term in summer one, and that is cricket. Okay, so how this is going to work is that we're going to have 2 videos on a Monday. One will be for Key Stage 1 and one will be for Key Stage 2. Okay, and we're going to be focusing on cricket for the first couple of weeks. The reason why we're focusing on cricket is because that's what we'll be doing in school, so we're just continuing on with this anyway. Okay, cricket is made up of 3 things. Okay, it's made up of bowling, batting and fielding, and we're going to be exploring it. Today we're going to be exploring fielding. So we're going to start with a fielding warm-up. This will focus on our reactions. Reactions are really important in cricket because it means you can either stop the ball or you can take a catch. And if you take a catch in cricket, you will get a batsman out. You've all done this drill with me at school, but now we're going to practice this at home. All you need, guys, is a ball. Do not worry if you don't have a cone, you can just put the ball down. What you're going to do is either somebody in your house will shout out a body part and then say ball. So for example, the person behind the camera, can you please demonstrate for me?
Head, shoulder, knees, ball.
Oh, see? And you've got to try and grab the ball as quickly as you can. If you want to play it with someone, just like we would normally do in school, you could get someone in here and then just one of you calls it out and then it's the race to the ball. Try and see if you can beat your time over and over again.
Head, shoulders, toes, ball.
Yeah, there you go. See? And now I beat my time. That's our warm-up. Feel free to try it as many times as possible and I'll see you in our first activity. Hello Key Stage 2, and now we're going to start on activity 1. So you've all done the warm-up and you've all worked on reaction time. And now we're going to be putting that into a cricket-based situation of fielding. And the first thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our catching. Okay? So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to go through some of the teaching points first of how to catch a ball, and then we're going to do it. Okay? One of the most important things to do is keep our eyes on the ball all the time. Because if you take your eyes off it, you're most likely to drop it. Also remember, make sure to keep our hands nice and open, so big surface area to hit it, and make sure our weight's forward. For this activity, you'll be going forward and backwards and then catching the ball. This is really important in cricket, especially if you're near a boundary. Okay, because obviously if you're by a boundary and you take a step back past the boundary and you catch it, that will mean it'll be a 6 or a 4. So you've got to make sure you know where your surroundings are. So I've got 2 cones. Don't be afraid, guys, to use, if you don't have cones. I've got 2, I've got a white and a red cone. So what you're going to need to do, you can either do this by yourself or you can use a person in the house. If you're doing it by yourself, you'll just need a wall. You'll throw the ball against the wall and either go back or move forward if needs be. I'm lucky enough to have someone to help me, so I will throw them the ball. What they will do is they will shout out a colour. Okay, I will then go to the colour and catch it and throw it back. Afterwards, I will go back to the middle. Okay, so I'll just demonstrate that now.
White.
So I'm moving forward, open hand, weight forward, catching it, good.
White.
Good, forward.
Red.
Oh, so I'm moving backwards, there. Obviously if you go moving backwards, the throw might need to be a bit higher so you can get there, okay?
Red.
Good, there you go. Look, make sure I'm looking around my surroundings, keep my eyes on the ball, caught it above my head.
White.
Good, there you go. Can you see? I'm always going back to the middle. If you're finding it quite easy to do, don't be afraid to move the cones a bit further apart to make it harder. So it's a longer distance we have to move across. Ready?
Red.
Oh, there you go. Make sure I'm looking. Good. Back to the middle.
Red.
Oh, there you go, good. Nice surface area.
White.
Good.
Red.
Good. Okay. Top tip, guys, and this is one I didn't mention before, but I think you should know. If I'm going to the back cone, look at the way I'm catching it, okay? So can you throw it to the back cone, please? Let's try that one again. I've caught it anyway, but let's try that one again. Okay, good, that's a good one. So notice, guys, I'm not always catching it with my fingers pointing down. Sometimes I have to catch it pointing up. You will have to make a judgment to see if it should be catching up there or there. By a rule, normally it should be anything below waist should be there, and anything above waist should be there. But guys, it's what's most comfortable for you. Practice this over and over again, and I'll see you in activity 2. So now we're going to do activity 2, Key Stage 2. So we've worked on our catching, and one of the most important things in fielding is our ground fielding. So that means we're going to field the ball if the ball goes on the floor, so it can't go past us. And there's a technique to do this, and it's called the long barrier. So I will demonstrate what the long barrier should look like. So you will need to be on the floor. So I am right-handed, so I'll do it. So you need both feet pointing one way, put your left knee down there, bit of a gap there, and through there. The reason why it's called a long barrier, guys, as you can see, it's quite long, and at no point can the ball go past me. So it can't fit through there. My hands are here, and it can't fit through there. So what you're going to need to do, guys, is you're going to have the 2 things you use for either cones, or if you have cones for the first activity, and then put them either side. You can either be doing this with someone in your house, or you can be doing it by yourself. If you're doing it by yourself, just roll it against the wall, get down into the long barrier position. Again, like the first activity, I am lucky enough to have someone to do it. So they will roll the ball, and they will tell me which cone to go to, either red or white, okay? And I'll get down into the long barrier position. Ready?
White.
Good. Down. Long barrier. Good. Roll back. As you can see, just get back into position.
Red.
Good, like that. See? A ball can't get past me at any point, okay?
Red.
Good, there you go. The reason why movement's really key in this drill is because if you're fielding, you just don't just stand there. If the ball was coming to the side of me, you'll have to move and then get down into the long barrier position. Okay? Don't be afraid to maybe roll it in a bit quicker to challenge yourself, okay?
White.
Good, there you go. Like that. Stopping the
White.
ball, picking it up. Stopping the ball, picking it up.
Red.
Good. Like that.
White.
Okay? Good.
Red.
See, if your hands are not there, and it doesn't hit my hands like this, it hits my legs, and the ball hasn't gone past me. So I'm stopping the ball at all times, okay? Practice it, and see how your ground fielding improves. I'll see you in activity 3. So Key Stage 2, we're now in activity 3. We've done 2 parts of fielding already. We've done our catching, and we've done our ground fielding. And now we're going to do part 3, and that is our throwing. So in cricket, it's incredibly important to get the ball back to the stumps as quick as possible. The reasons is number 1, you can run out of batsmen if they're going for a run, but also it makes sure the batsmen don't take runs. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be working on that. Key points of doing that and fielding is I want you to be aiming at the base of the stumps, okay? The base of the stumps are at the bottom. The reason why is because if you do not, you will be, unfortunately, you might miss the stumps. And the base of stumps give you a greater chance of hitting them. So what I want you to do, guys, I've got stumps, okay, because I've got the cricket equipment at home. But if you don't, just use a target, maybe a spot on the wall, maybe a shirt to aim at, maybe a bowl, okay? Anything you would use. So what I want you to do, guys, is you're going to stand behind the stumps. You're going to roll the ball out, get there, ground field, long barrier, pick it up, aim, throw, hit the stumps. Just like that, first time. Okay, I'll demonstrate that again. What you've got to really remember, guys, is that you don't want to throw the ball or roll it out too quickly, because obviously you will never get it in then. Okay, so you've got to roll it out quite softly. So try that again. So roll it out, get round it, long barrier. Ooh, misfield a bit, pick it up, aim for the base. Okay, and hit the stumps. Practice it, okay? You can give yourself a point system. So maybe 5 points for every time you hit the stumps. Maybe 10 points if you hit the base. See how many points you can get. Well done for today, and I'll see you in tomorrow's challenge video.